AIF, PMS or GIFT City funds, which one is evolving in India? Well, let me share some data points with all of you here. When you look at AIF, this got regulated in the year of 2012. And as I speak to you, in the last 13 years, the non-promoter and non-institutional funds under the AIF platform has become 4.5 lakh crores. Well, this is one of the fastest growth in the industry which has been recorded as far as AIFs are concerned. Out of which there are 3 different categories. Category 1, which essentially invests in startups. Category 2, which essentially invests in private equity and private credit. Now both these 2 categories, non-promoter and non-institutional money, is about 2 lakh crores. So investors have shown a lot of interest towards that, and a lot of HNIs are sort of migrating from mutual fund to these AIF structures, more particularly in private equity side. But when you look at the another category, which is category 3, which is called Longonly, which is as good as maybe a combination of mutual funds and PMS, that has become 2.5 lakh crores alone. So put together, the industry is about 4.5 lakh crores. And when you add up the institutional money, this has become around 8.5 to 9 lakh crores. Well, this is one of the fastest growing industry in India. Now, when you look at PMS, which is portfolio management services, in PMS, the size of the industry is, as I talk to you, is about 4.5 lakh crores. Now, this industry has evolved, especially post 2017-18 times, when we saw some of the high quality mutual fund managers quitting their job and starting their own PMS companies. And some of the investors who have long-term investing approach and having direct equities in their demat account, they have sort of come together and given the mandate to the portfolio manager to invest on their behalf, because one of the reasons for giving the mandate to this PMS manager is that they don't get enough time to monitor the portfolio, they don't get enough time to do complete end-to-end research of these companies, and most importantly, they don't know when to exit from the stocks. And therefore, this PMS plays an important role where investors are giving nothing but a power of attorney to the portfolio manager to invest on their behalf. Now, the third important aspect is the GIFT City. Now, GIFT City as a structure is shaping up very well in India. Let me tell you, in the last, more particularly 2.5 years, we saw 350 AIFs getting registered in Gujarat, and this has basically enabled NRI investors to participate in Indian capital markets in the dollar term. So it has become very easy for them to participate in Indian capital markets, create an alpha, and while redeeming the funds from India, they can take the money in the dollar term. So NRIs are more comfortable keeping money in dollar than to convert their currency in rupees and INR term. And therefore, this has become one of the preferred investment vehicle for most of the NRIs. So I would say that if you are NRI and looking at exploring this opportunity, you can reach out to our team of experts, and they will share the list of entire GIFT City products with you. Understand your risk appetite, and based on that, they would help you invest in Indian markets. With that, I'd like to conclude here. Thank you so much.